Hello everyone, this is John van der Steur, and I'm hiking through the Greenbelt, and I just want to take a moment to reflect on our careers. What they are and what their purpose is. It's important in a career that three things are aligned. The first one is what are your superpowers? What are the things you're better at than most? And I find Jungian typology just incredibly helpful to discover that. And there's also a lot of research about Jungian types and careers that you can use. So, what are your superpowers? What are you really good at? And most of us, we don't really discover that until maybe mid-career somewhere. And the second thing is, what are you really passionate about? What do you really just love doing, love being busy with? And if I look at my life, it's definitely Carl Jung and Jungian typology, Jungian psychology, human transformation, human growth. I'm passionate about that. And as an extroverted yellow intuitive type, I'm good at facilitating people and seeing their potential and helping them achieve their potential. So that's kind of my superpower. And then I combine that with my area of passion, which is Jungian psychology and typology. I have other passions as well, which I can sometimes integrate. But real important life passions, there are not that many. Maybe like 2 or 3. And then the third element is, who do you want to serve with your superpowers and your passion? Who do you want to serve? What do you want to put it in service of? And when you combine those 3 elements, you arrive at what I call a career mission statement. Because a career is really only just one role you have in life. You have other roles. You're a parent sometimes, or you're a sibling, or there are all kinds of roles you can have in life, or you're a friend. So those 3 you need to combine in a career mission statement, and then look at your current career, look at what you're doing right now, and see if there's a good match, and see where are the gaps. And one of the things I've always noticed is that in my career, whenever I made a switch or a change, it was hard at first, but I always benefited from it. I grew as a person. There was always enormous growth and benefits. I discovered new parts of myself, and usually, also made more money. So I was, as an economist from the University of Amsterdam, I first worked at Accenture as a management consultant, and I really enjoyed it. It was fun. You could say I was passionate about the work, but I didn't have the superpowers for it at all. Accenture, I don't know if you know much about them, but it's very much about system integration and business integration and very analytical. So in terms of typology, it's all about blue thinking and green sensation. And my superpowers, my sweet spot is at intuition and feeling. In third comes blue thinking, and fourth comes green sensation. So if I enjoyed it, but I wasn't a top consultant. So then I went to KPMG, and I went to a business unit which was all about strategic planning, and that was also already much more suitable for my temperament, for my personality. And then after that, I took the big step, the big leap, to become self-employed. To really find out, who am I, and what am I good at, and And that was fun for a while, but as an extrovert, I didn't really like working alone. So I started this company where we used Jungian typology to help business teams. And that was a huge success. So I developed myself as an entrepreneur. And then after 10 years of that, and we were really successful. I didn't really want to leave that business, but the circumstances made it a good decision to do so. And then I started inventing my own interpretation and system of Jungian typology, and that has been my work since. And that's also tremendously satisfying. And to have the experience that or the feeling that I have improved on other systems that are out there. And so if I look at those three elements, I do think there's a gradual progression in my career, although it's not been easy. And this is something that I would like to use our work at the Polarity Institute is to help people with career changes, job loss, career makeovers. Right now there's a lot of, in the media they talk a lot about the COVID career makeover. And I think that we have a lot to offer in that area. And one of the things I did was I created a career canvas, which when I get home I'll probably share at the end of this video. And those are just really valuable tools for people to use. And it's good to change your career every couple of years. And if that's forced through COVID, just trust that it'll be a good thing. But you do need to do, what I call the inner work for outer change. Now, this, this has to do with, self-examination. Who am I? What am I good at? And where do I want to go? How do I get there? And so, in this workshop, I take you through a 4-hour process together with other people. That's also really important. To work on it together with others who are facing the same challenges. You end with a career action plan, which is, a 1-page canvas on which you are going to map your career change. When I went through my career changes, and as I'm going through them, I kind of did it instinctively and intuitively, but I didn't really understand what I was doing. And I think we can put a bit of method to this madness. So many of us, we work in jobs where we are competent or sometimes incompetent, but we don't really work in jobs where we feel like a fish in the water, where we really feel like we're doing our best work. And that is my wish for you, that you have a career where you're doing your best work and where you thrive, both personally, on a soul level, and also financially. And I want to leave it at that. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you in our workshop or maybe in one of our webinars. And thank you. Take care. Be well and safe. Bye-bye.